Everyone, Phi Farley here. It is week 15 of the NFL season. I have got a handful of plays to get to you. Coming off an undefeated weekend last week, 5 underdogs, 4 winning outright, all 5 covering, then winning the Monday Night Football game, and then even a lean yesterday on my best bets, best daily bet. Check those videos out if you haven't already done so. But we'll get into that here more in just 1 second. I'm pulling up the live lines as we get started. Hey, before I get into that, though, please subscribe if you haven't done so. Follow my picks, follow my other bets, follow my daily best bet. And also, you got the NFL picks coming out every week. We also got bowl games coming out. You got the basketball games coming out. So feel free to check all that stuff out. Check all that content out. But don't miss anything. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like if you like the video. And then also don't forget to subscribe. So, all right. So let's get into it. First game, we're going to be going to Minnesota in this one. Going into this one's a little different because we're not getting sharp money on this one. It's a little more of a just a personal play than it is a sharp play. We had a lot of sharp plays last week. Those worked out really well. In this one, I've been digging into this game and I just think it's the right side. Line, though, has not been supporting that opinion, so take it for what it's worth. Here we have Miami Dolphins coming off a huge upset hook and ladder victory over the New England Patriots. I had that game last week, taking the Dolphins plus the 8. Here in this one, I'm going to the other side. Minnesota coming off a really bad loss in Seattle. Now they're traveling back home. Meanwhile, Miami at home with a great upset win over New England is traveling on the road up to Minnesota. All things are lining up perfectly for a win by Minnesota. Now, it's not just a win that we need. We need a -7 cover. And what I like about this, when I went back in the Tannehill era of the Miami Dolphins, there has not been a single game after playing New England at home in which they've been within a double-digit loss the next week. Now, there were 2 exceptions where New England was the last game of the season. However, other than that, during the season, the very next week, typically they play Buffalo, and every single time it's been a double-digit loss the following week. I don't expect anything different here. They've done that throughout the season. They've gone on the road, double-digit losses throughout the season, including Cincinnati. I don't have them pulled up to go rattle through all of them, but if you look at them, they have multiple losses by double digits. This is not a stretch at all of the imagination to have Minnesota win this game by double digits at all. So I'm laying the 7.5 here with the Minnesota Vikings as my first pick. All right, second pick I like a lot. This is one of my favorite picks. We're going to Indianapolis and looking for Dallas to hit a flat spot. So they don't need to win this game. They're going to start walking away with the NFC East. Meanwhile, the Colts have no room for error here. Colts should be winning this game by quite a bit. Zach Martin, Pro Bowl tackle, is going to be out for the Cowboys. Meanwhile, Indianapolis Colts, number 8 rush defense, which means Ezekiel Elliott's going to have a long day up in Indianapolis. And Frank Reich really knows how to beat the Cowboys. This should be a heyday for him. I'm trying to pull up the live lines for there we go, for Sunday. So first game that I was just on, Dolphins-Vikings, we got 63% of the tickets over on Minnesota, 59% of the money over on Minnesota, which is showing a little bit bigger money over on the Miami side, moving that line from 8 down to 7.5. I'd be shocked if you get it at 7. If it is, that'd be great. I'll grab it at -7. Then the next game, we're looking at Colts-Cowboys, open up -2.5, now up to 3. Here we're getting sharp money over on the Colts. This is a sharp play, 61% of the money over on the Colts, 64% of the tickets, as everyone loves to publicly jump onto the Cowboys. They're hot right now. However, this is an absolute flat spot. I don't expect them to go all out here. They can rest Ezekiel Elliott, not really run him as they should. Take this loss, and Indianapolis wins this by a touchdown. All right, so moving on to our third game, Tennessee Titans going to New York Giants. Let's not forget the Giants, even though they've won 4 of the last 5, are still the Giants, okay? They're going out without Odell Beckham. But if we look at their last 4 of the last 5, who have they beaten? They've beaten Nick Mullins of the 49ers. They beat Fitzpatrick backup for the Buccaneers. They've lost to the Eagles. Then they went against the second string Chase Daniels of the Bears. They won that game barely, and then they went against the backup for the Redskins. They haven't faced a starting quarterback probably since, I don't know if, Alex Smith or Matt Ryan, which was about 7 weeks ago. So here they have been barely squeaking by, winning these games against backup quarterbacks. Now they're going to get a real quarterback, a real team, better defense. Tennessee Titans, one of the best point total defenses in the NFL, giving up just 19.5 points a game. Meanwhile, New York Giants defense is a whole touchdown higher than that at 23rd in the NFL. I'm going to be going with the road team here, Tennessee, to get a win up in New York. So I'll lay the 1 with Tennessee Titans. Also sharp money coming down that one. 61% of the tickets on Tennessee, 67% of the money over on Tennessee. All right, going to Pittsburgh in this one. Pittsburgh hosting New England. Everyone knows this game. Everyone's been looking at this game. We're looking at a 1:25 kickoff in the afternoon. And really, this comes down to Tom Brady having a bad beat in Miami and now coming back up close to home in a team in which he feels very comfortable going after in Pittsburgh. His history in Pittsburgh is phenomenal, and I don't want to fade Tom Brady in a clutch game in December. That's really what it comes down to. Belichick, Brady, December football. And we're getting it's just a field goal here. Would have liked 2.5 better, but it's up to 3. So I'll lay the 3 with the Patriots going into Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh still is probably going to be without Connor. There's a small chance he may play, but they've been going without him. And I just don't understand how you go into Oakland and lose. I had Oakland last week, but man, I was banking on the 10 points. I wasn't expecting Oakland to win. Holy cow. So give me the Patriots minus the 3 till Pittsburgh finds out what they really are. All right, last game I have for you is going to be the Rams at home, lane 12 against the Philadelphia Eagles. And really all I have to say about this one is everything is going against Philadelphia in this one. Carson Wentz is going to be out. He may not play for the rest of the season. A host of players are out for Philly. They're going into the Rams. Rams off a loss. Everything is pointing towards the Rams to win this one, which is why this number has gone from -8 up to 12. It may even go higher because we're not crossing any key numbers until we get to 14. So I'm going to lay the 12 with the Rams. I think this is going to be 16, 17, 18 point win easily. So I'll lay the 12 with the Rams in LA. And that'll wrap up my 5 picks for you. We got the Vikings -7.5. We got the Colts -3. Titans -1. Patriots -3. And Rams -12. I just realized that I took all favorites. Last weekend I took all underdogs. This week, all favorites. Last week I went 5-0. We'll see how we do this week. All right. Good luck, everyone. We'll see you again soon.